One, two. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, live.
Yeah, we live, bro. Got my
We
man
live.
External
Okay.
Porter in the building. Shout outs to everybody that's getting up in here. Reds Watch Order. So like my man Mike Jones in here. Let me bring my man External Affairs Porter up. Shout outs Jonathan
Good evening.
Nicola. Blixie, what's going on? I appreciate y'all. It's the Resistance. Hey man, we had a hell of a video last Friday. Want to keep this relevant because this is like, national news all around the country and everything. So, just want to bring y'all the news on our end and keep the video relevant. Shout outs to External Affairs Porter, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, man. Hey, listen, me and External Affairs Porter, we've known each other over the years. If you go into my catalog, you'll see videos with him in it from years ago. So we both of us are very familiar with each other personally as well. So, we put a lot of time out here on these streets. Oh, let me take that back. I'm just coming back, I'm getting, acclimated with y'all guys again because, I have been on a long break. And I'm can't really necessarily say I'm coming back at this instant, but definitely I will be back. Shout outs to Lou Sapphire, DK7, Anthony, Karen M. Share this, y'all. Y'all remember this one right here. I put a little short out for y'all to check out this weekend.
To do. Yeah, I'm working here. Yes? I know you're still working here. They don't comfortable with it. Right. Doing this. So that's not. Those are feelings. Those are feelings. Let me tell you, I'm working for them. So you can't respect. Right. Don't touch them. You can't touch him. You can't touch him. That's assault and battery right there. Don't touch me no more. Okay. You cannot touch him. Legally and lawfully, you cannot put your hands on him. And I'm letting you know this American, yes? I'm going to put myself. If they say no, no means no, yes? Hey, you can't touch him. I'm not touching him, but you can't do it. You know what I mean? What do you mean he can't do it? Come on, man. Come on. Okay, what are you saying? Come on. I'm trying to reason with you on this one. So I'm working for them. Okay, you work for them. I understand that part. Let's say they don't want it. They don't want the record, yes? So what if they don't want you? What if they don't want people of color inside there? Are you going to force that? My friend, but that's like they don't want it. So you're going to enforce what they say they don't want? That's it. I'm working for them. So if they say no niggas in here, you're not gonna let no niggas in here? My friend, I don't care what.
That's crazy how they running that thing in there, man. It's crazy what they got going on in there, bro.
It's tough, man. It's kind of hard to say. Like they're covering up something in there. I'm not too sure what's going on, man.
Hey, listen, y'all. This is what's the address again? External Affairs Porter. What's the address to that place? 120 MLK Boulevard, right?
120 MLK Boulevard, MLK Junior Boulevard, Roxbury, Mass. 02119.
Porter has been there twice before. He's been there twice before, and we're going to get into that. But when I went there with Porter Friday, every window was taped up. It was all covered. I mean, this stuff that you see me doing right here, see me going back and forth, trying to, record what was inside the building. None of that, nothing was going on. I wasn't able to record anything because every square inch of that of that window, of all the windows, were covered. So I bring that up because they acted as crazy as they did, but there was nothing for us to actually, record. And when they did
keep
open
keep in mind that the migrants are in the gym, so they're not in that front lobby. They're actually off to the left-hand side in the gymnasium.
Right. So, all this, what I'm doing right there,
it's almost impossible.
Putting my camera up to the window, we had such a negative reaction from them, and it was actually nothing to record. It was basically their behavior, their attitude, the way they acting is basically, showing us that it's either some deep stuff going on or they don't respect the fact that we want to know what's going on in our own neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So the purpose of this video tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is to show you guys what we have planned to do, what we plan to do, which is order the body cam videos, all the body cam videos, the state troopers body cam videos, the Boston PD body cam videos, who they never had any jurisdiction. Shout out Mike Jones, Huckleberry Auditor, welcome. Appreciate you. Mike Taylor News. Appreciate all y'all. The Queen Renetta Williams, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. Thanks for joining in. I love all y'all. Appreciate y'all. Well, purpose of this video is for me and Nuzza to get these body cam videos so we can actually see what was said. Because all of you who are familiar with the video that I did on Friday along with Porter, External Affairs Porter, remember the part when the police arrived and I said we all could talk together, and they're calling the police on us. So why wouldn't they want to be transparent on why they're calling the police on us? So they call the police on us, and I said we all can talk together. She tells them, come on inside so we can talk. That was crazy right there. That was really crazy. But let me pull something up. Okay, this is where we are right here. I want to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with External Affairs Porter. What, you stepped out real fast or something?
No, I'm still here. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I heard the little beep. I thought you had stepped out and stepped back in. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at External Affairs Porter's footage. I want to show y'all that I have started with the public records request. That's been started off. So I guess we can look at that real quick and then go over some footage that External Affairs Porter has, as well as some footage prior to our videos that we made on Friday that he has at the same location. Where would you say you was harassed by bodyguards?
Fox News, Lawrence Jones from Fox News.
Wow.
He's a reporter that travels the country gathering news stories from Fox News.
Okay. So what happened, guys, is here, let me show y'all. This is the Public Records Request Center for Boston, Massachusetts. And I actually filled this out, but because I didn't submit it in a timely fashion, I don't know, maybe it's 10, 15 minutes. It timed out, so I have to do it over again, and I'll just do it with you guys watching. And here's the State Police Public Records Center as well, and that timed out as well because me and Porter, we've been on the phone, well, we've been in communication for about an hour prior to this live, setting things up. So when you don't put it in a timely fashion, which may be 10, 15, 20 minutes, it times you out, and you got to start all over. But these are the public records requests.
Oh, okay.
This is an Eyes on Blue Bloods education, because those who don't know how to submit a public records request, we'll walk you through the steps. All right? So once again, shout outs to External Affairs Porter. Finally got him on a live with me, and we're going to go over what happened on Friday. Bro, real quick, give us a recap of what happened. How long ago was that when you was at this location that we were on Friday when Fox News was there and the bodyguards were trying to get you out of there?
I want to say that was like 11 days ago. I think that was like 11 days ago when they first opened up, maybe 2 or 3 days after they officially opened it up for the shelter. So I came down there just to gather a story. And Lawrence Jones, I guess he was doing a live broadcast, So I wasn't even paying him any mind. I was just walking up to the front door. Then when the 2 security guards said I couldn't even walk up to the door, and they were like, "He's live." I says, that's not a problem. He can go live, but there's no reason for them to prevent me from going to the public entrance of the doorway, just to document what I seen on the door there. So they were basically kind of shoving me and pushing me back, so I couldn't go forward, which technically is a criminal offense.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't. I could have given more crap, but I didn't give them too much. But it was documented that they didn't prevent me from coming to the building.
Yeah, man. This what happened to external. Was this your first time or second time there?
That was that might have been my first time. That was the first time I think I arrived. I think the second time is when I came up there when yeah, I believe that was the first time I came by there, actually recording.
Okay. In total, you've been there 3 times, though, right?
That's correct, 3 times.
And the last time was when you and I was there. Well, let's check this out. Let's see what they actually did. I haven't. This is on his channel. This is on External Affairs Porter's channel. You could go there and look at it at any time, along with all his other videos. Like, he's real grassroots with it when it comes to like hard underground reporting in the city of Boston. You know, he don't care what it is. It could be, electric company doing a dig. It could be firemen putting out, a little brush fire or something. He's there. He's going to record it and he's going to give it to you. You go to his channel, External Affairs Porter.
What's going on? Let's see. She's giving up.
Are the bodyguards present so far?
Yeah, I think there's 2 of them right directly in front of me when I'm walking. At least one of them is that dude in the black.
This one right here?
And I think they're both. Yeah, one on the right, one on the left.
Okay. We're talking about the black guy right here in the middle. And then the guy right here on the right.
There's one on the left. Yeah, so there's one directly on my. So they're both on my left hand side right now.
Okay. And there's security for this reporter right here, right?
That's correct. I believe his name is Lawrence Jones.
Oh, he's live. He can go live, yeah. No, I'm with everybody. Hey, what's happening? Yeah, he can go live, but he can't go live. What is that? Oh no, he was telling me he's live, and I'm like, that shouldn't make a difference, should it? For what? If he's going live. Oh, what are you planning to do? Just record what I'm seeing. Sure, do you mind just hanging out here for 13 minutes? This is the city of, this is the public, you can walk anywhere, can't you? You can do whatever you want, just here. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm not going to let him unlawful orders, man. We're with Fox.
Let's take that back a little bit. He's speaking a little low, but I hear he's trying to give you some directives.
You can do whatever you want, just
that is correct.
No, that's not true. You can walk anywhere, can't you? You can do whatever you want, just here. No, that's not true. That's not true.
What is he saying to you? I can't hear it. What is he saying?
He's saying I can't. I think he's saying something to the fact that I can't walk up to the doorway. No, something like that.
Okay.
But I don't even know exactly what he's even talking about. Whatever it was, it didn't make any sense.
Right.
This is the city of, this is the public, you can walk anywhere, can't you? You can do whatever you want, just here. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm not going to let him unlawful orders, man. No, we're with Fox. So you're with Fox, okay. So I'm not going to be in his video. 2 minutes. Yeah, but freedom of the press goes for everybody, right? So if I happen to walk in his background, I mean, that's his problem. I'm not going to disrupt them or anything. Yeah, no, we're not concerned about that. We're just So if I see you going to ask you 2 minutes, you gonna give me 2 minutes too? Yeah. So give me 2 minutes so I get a shot of that wall over there. Yeah, give me. So check this out. If you move to the side, right? Move to the left and right, and I get a shot of this building. And when you walk in this background, all I'm asking you to get a shot of that thing right there. So if you move to the side, I get my shot.
So we got 2 security guards or 2 bodyguards for this reporter right here. He's reporting at the migrant shelter where we were on Friday, and these guys are preventing him from walking up to the front doors to record. First Amendment violation right there.
So
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so give me 2 minutes while I get a shot of that wall over there. Yeah, give me. So check this out. If you move to the side, right? You move to the left and right, and I get a shot of this building. And when you walk in this background, all I'm asking you to get a shot of that thing right there. So if you move to the side, I get my shot. So move to the side, I get my shot.
Wow.
So you guys are calling me like I'm doing something wrong, man.
Wow, this is crazy.
Wait a minute. It's not a matter. So let me get my shot. So respect the freedom of person. So now you're blocking me. You just became part of the story, my man. That's fine. So let me get a shot of this where I came over here to do. It's a matter of respecting people. I'm respecting him, but you bothered me because I was narrating my show. I wasn't even talking to you guys. You guys just stepped in my way. You're disrupting their show. I'm not disrupting. So I'm not going to talk.
What we got here is press bullying the press, pretty much.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah.
I mean,
and I don't see how they can exit.
So that man is peacefully reporting his news, but they're keeping you away from reporting news. Okay?
That's correct.
These 2 right here. And, when we say this and they hear it, they think it's funny, one in one ear and not the other. Like, this is serious stuff right here. This is serious stuff.
Well, it definitely is a violation of the First Amendment for sure.
Right.
You're blocking me. You just became part of the story, my man. That's fine. But it's a matter. So let me get a shot of this where I came over here to do. That's fine. But it's a matter of respecting people. I'm respecting him, but you bothered me because I was narrating my show. I wasn't even talking to you guys. You guys just stepped in my way. You're disrupting their show. I'm not disrupting. So I'm not going to talk to you. Stay over there. Would you want somebody to disrespect your show? I'm not disrespecting you guys. See, he's walking in front of me. Right. So they're shooting. They're shooting. Just relax. So give us 2 minutes. So I just record you guys while I'm staying here. So these guys. So the show was supposed to be about me doing a narrative of the immigration status. So I'll tell you what. I'll stand over here. When they shut down schools, shut down health centers, and they move the migrants there. The people are not saying they don't care about people and how they live and what the migrants have been doing, but what they're saying is, let me do what I do. Leave me alone. Why do their education system have to suffer? Why do their kids, from a healthcare standpoint, have to suffer? And why do their communities get shut down? That's the problem. Why didn't you put them in the rich neighborhoods? Why did you put it in a community that has a poverty rate that's over 28%? That's insane, guys.
Shout out to Jonathan Nicola. He said, I would have yelled over to the reporter and asked him, why is his goons think his First Amendment is more important than yours? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is crazy. Fox News. We already know they bullies. We already know they bullies on how they, how they switch their narratives and everything in the news. But look at them. They actually physically bullying a person of the press. They're bullying a person of the press. Media.
It's not a personal space. That's all it is. Personal space? You're in front of me. Look how close you are. And you're in front of them. Look how close you are. If he gets up my way, I won't be talking to him. Step up my way, I won't be talking to him. Okay. If he steps up my way, I will not be. All right.
Fox News, ladies and gentlemen, Boston, Massachusetts. This is the migrant shelter, 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard in Roxbury, Boston, Massachusetts. This is the Melnia ACAS Arena. This is basically, what would you say, Porter? This is basically a recreation center for the kids and, for the community to gather for little meetings and stuff like that, maybe possibly for voting and all that stuff.
That is correct. It's a gymnasium on one side, and it's a function hall on the other side.
Right.
So it's basically
And,
set up for like community events and stuff like that.
and you're part of that, and you're part of that community, right? I mean, everybody know I'm from Philadelphia. I always, this is my second home right here, but I always let people know I'm from Philadelphia. But I'm not ingrained in the community like you are. Like you grew up around that area as well, right?
That's correct. Born and raised in Roxbury.
So when it comes to, and these are illegal. What I'm hearing is that these are illegal immigrants, allegedly. Okay, I'm
Correct.
not all the way brushed up on what's going on. All I know is that they had a state building that was open to the public, and they used that state building to hold people who aren't from this country. So that's news to me. And then it's just started ringing around the country, New York, over on the West Coast. And then I found out that they was, not too far from me. I'm like, hey, let me pick up my camera and record it. So I called External Affairs Porter, asked him to come with me. No idea that this was as deep as it was. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Had no idea it was as deep as it was. But I found out it was deep when we started receiving treatment, just like he received about 11 days ago. This was his first time there. I was nowhere around. But, once they started acting the way they acted towards us, I'm like, oh, y'all got some stuff going on in there. Y'all don't want nobody to see anything. Y'all don't want nobody to ask any questions. And my point for even mentioning is this is this man's neighborhood. He grew up in this community. This is part of my community. I live in this community. It's everybody. It's part of everybody's community, and what they're doing is they're sanctioning off the public from this area right here.
Oh my God! So you bothering me at this point. Look how close this guy is to me. Look how close this guy is to me. If I move over here, watch what happens. He follows me over here. So what is that?
Wow, that's crazy right there. That is crazy. Who are these dudes?
You can't make that up, man. You really can't make that up.
There's a federal charge that I can't get off my tongue right now. That's in my head, ready to, develop to come off my tongue, but I can't think of it right now. But I think it has something to do with
USC 1983.
No. Listen, that right there, that's separate right there. That's under the USC 1983, but there's a charge. There's a federal charge, cause of
That's like
action.
Stockton.
I think it was used in my Arbery case, although that was a state case. I think we still get the same charge in federal court under the causes of action. But I can't think of it right now. But what they're preventing you, okay, from getting from you getting to where you need to get to and do what you need to do while you're operating under the First Amendment.
Yeah, it's similar to the Bang Act in California.
Yeah, answer the question. You think
that's prior restraint. That's definitely prior restraint. My question is, does it apply to these guys? Because you remember, USC 1983 is only applied to government officials. These aren't necessarily government officials, but we don't know if they're security or what, though. At the same time, they could be some kind of security. I don't know who they are. But what they doing is total violation.
Now watch it go back over here. Watch it. Watch this. I walk over here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. So what is that? Watch this. I walk back over here. Watch this. Look.
That's called. You know what that's called right there.
What is that?
That's called walking the dogs. You just walk them about 3-4 times back and forth. They look real silly right there.
No way. I thought about that. I seen that done before.
Yeah, that's walking the dogs.
And a lot of credit to Greg Abbott, who was called for self-defense, that he didn't care about people, that this wasn't going to work. But it was only then when Greg Abbott started shipping migrants to political cities that this became a national issue. Don't take my word for it. In Iowa, it was the number one issue in the election. New Hampshire was the number one issue. And I can guarantee you in Nevada, it's probably going to be the number one issue.
My question too. I was wondering if they would give me the same respect if I told them not to walk in my background. Would they do the same thing?
You know they wouldn't. Not at all. They don't respect us. They don't respect the common man. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
We're nothing to them. You know? And I guarantee you the reporter, as he's reporting, he's probably thinking, what are they doing anywhere near my reporting site? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about them. Shout out to Jonathan Nicole.
Right.
He says, not true. They can be charged under 1983. It's still a deprivation of rights.
Okay. So they still, it doesn't matter if they're government official or not, they still could be charged. And well, yeah, that's true, because they're still depriving of your rights. That's true.
Thanks, guys.
Good to go. Well, I was going to give him the respect anyway. So. You guys don't know what I do, but I give people respect to give me respect.
Did the reporter say to the security guards or the bodyguards, "Thanks, guys"? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good to go. Well, I was going to give him the respect anyway. So.
I think he was talking to the studio because he said it into the microphone again.
You guys don't know what I do, but I give people respect to give me respect. When you start telling me I can't do something, now when you start impeding my movement, then that's another. We just had it. But I come down to, you don't know who I am. But I come down to document what I see. I don't give people a hard time. But when someone jumps in front of my face and say I can't do something, you mean how does that? If I told you that, right, how would you feel? You can do all you. It's freedom of. I get it. No, it's not freedom of speech. It's freedom of press. So you said the wrong thing. Freedom of speech. Okay, I get that. Yeah, First Amendment. I get you. I know all about the First Amendment. Freedom of religion, all the good stuff. It was a courtesy. He was going live. Right. He was live. Now.
I don't think he could combine those together. That's the reason why they have freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, right to petition the government, and I'm sorry,
Right to regrieve your government.
But my point,
no, you said it right.
But my point is that he said freedom of speech and freedom of press that's the same thing. And in my opinion, it's not. If it was, they wouldn't have freedom of speech and freedom of press written within the First Amendment.
Right.
So it's not.
There's two separate things. Speech and press is two different things. Press is part of a document and something. Speech is more verbal.
No one ever said anything about it. No, you were getting closer and closer. I was walking to the door over there, and we didn't know that though. We didn't. But see, that's the thing. You never asked me what I was doing.
You didn't. You sound like the police. We didn't know that. Who are them to take action? It has to happen first. Okay, you're not walking. You're not walking with an assault weapon in your hand towards the reporter. You got a camera in your hand, so they know you. There for no ill intent.
So my question, I got another question for you, Resistance. So suppose that was a migrant family that was trying to get into the shelter. Would they stop them from going inside?
Well, I don't think they would, because they would have loved to have gotten them in the footage as he was reporting.
Right, so, and that goes back to with the Boston. That goes back to the story about the Boston police said about us blocking people from entering the building. They were blocking people from entering the building.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can make that same argument, because they definitely blocked you from even getting 15 feet to the front door, within the front door.
And you said you were walking towards the door. And I did say that. Okay. You didn't walk towards it. You walked towards him over there. I would have ignored him. I would have went to the door over there and did my survey and walked out. They're shooting. Okay. Whether you're alive or not, see, if you understand the First Amendment, right? Do you understand this? And I'm not going to talk to you. Do you understand the First Amendment? Okay, I'm not going to talk to you. You understand the First Amendment? Okay, so I need to talk to you guys any further. All right, have a good day. All right. Oh my goodness. So I was going to delete this stuff out of here, but that's going to have to stay on. This shows how ignorant people are in the city of Boston. So this is close to the public. So a public building that is close to...
Now, y'all can get more information from where it's posted at right there in the front window. Y'all could go to this link right here. But what goes on after this, Porter? Do you get any feedback from the people inside?
No, none of them talk to me when I go inside. I don't even go inside. I stay outside right there. I just have another conversation with those two security guards before I leave.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who just getting in, shout out to everybody in here. Boston Lisa. I see some more people came in here. I see my man Mike Jones still in here. Renetta. Who else we got? Salted Cedar. Shout out to Salted Cedar. He commented mainstream media equals CIA. Jonathan Burks. he says CIA. Celtic 34. Shout out to all of y'all. But I played this video. This has nothing to do with the video that I just released on Friday. Same location, though. For those who just getting in, this is External Affairs Porter first video at this location. You go to his channel at External Affairs Porter and watch all his work, especially this right here. And this is his first time at this location. And this was the feedback. This was what he got in return from going up there to record. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next video, which was his video. Again, another one of his videos where he was recording at the same location. Actually, I'm sorry. This is the video where both of us were recording at the same location, but this is his footage right here. You actually got another video of
Yes, another one. That was the second video that you're talking about, yeah.
The one that I just played is the second video or your first video?
That was actually the first video. There's a second video that there's a female security guard telling me I couldn't record over there as well from LA Universal. That's when she called Boston police, and I told them don't waste valuable resources calling the state because they're going to tell you the same thing.
So this is the second video right here. This one is the second video?
Then that one's the first video. The one you were looking at right there, that's the first video. That's the very first one that I did.
What's going on in the second video? 5 days ago.
The second video was that was the one that they told me I couldn't record there because, it was a private facility. And I explained to them that it was not.
Oh, let's check this out. I haven't checked this one out neither.
Yeah, you're going to probably get the same reaction from the LA Universal security officer.
And I'm all around the community. I heard about it. I knew they were in Logan Airport, but I didn't know they were going to bring them here to the week up. Yeah. I heard on the news. That's how I heard. And that's sad. That is true. All right, you take care. Hopefully you can get that information to them. I don't know how you're going to get it though. All right, take care. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it down here in Roxbury.
What minute mark are we looking at where you get your juice?
It's probably maybe 5 minutes in. No, maybe not even that far in. It seems like it's at the door. It's probably 2 minutes.
So this is where you have to drop the clothes off if you're going to donate. Now, the young lady had a valid point. I got to go all the way to Austin to drop off these clothes for the people here. And the security guard inside, we're not going to say her name or nothing like that, but she said she's only giving up the message, which is true. And another thing is, we have city councilors that represent this community. So for some reason, when it's election time, they put out a lot of flyers. They want to meet with the public and everything. And they knew this was going to happen. And they also they're able to order Uber lifts and stuff like that as well. So I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to find out. But so I asked the lady inside, who do I speak to? She says she have to call this number. So maybe later on or tomorrow, I will call this number. Maybe I might try to call it now. That's what's.
So this is the part right here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Recordings just got better.
I had to find the part real quick. Sorry about that, but part is coming up right here where you had the interaction with the lady at the door, right?
Correct.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that.
Oh, that's the same guard from Friday. The second guard
That
who
is
told us that. That's who that
That's
is.
correct. That is.
I can't hear what you're saying. He says I couldn't hear what you said. Say it again.
I said, you know, I'm respectfully asking you not to record or take any pictures or anything. All right.
So she didn't say that at first. She said you couldn't record, right?
Correct. You heard it. You heard it right.
She cleaned it up, and then as you came closer with the camera, she started backpedaling and pussy popping.
I can't hear what you're saying. He says I couldn't hear what you said. Say it again.
I said, you know, I'm respectfully asking.
Okay, so she did ask you. She said, I have to ask you to not record. She did ask. She didn't say you couldn't.
Not to record or take any pictures or anything. All right.
But
still just as
we're
bad,
in public, though, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. Like, this is a state-funded building, correct?
I'm sorry?
State-funded building from the state. So this is public property, correct? Okay. So
Protecting the family's not. Okay.
But I'm not bothering them.
All right. Okay.
But you know what? The funny thing you said that you work for LI Universal. You should check the track record of LI Universal Security. They have a really bad track record.
Yeah, well, that might be the worst for them, but it's not me.
But you do represent that company. It doesn't matter if you represent the company. Okay. You can say what you want to say. I'm not going to bother you. You don't bother me. Have a good day. But LA Universal has a very, very bad track.
That's crazy. Now, that was the same lady from the video you guys seen from my footage that I released on Friday. She was the second guard that we encountered at that time. She had said something to the police about we're not supposed. I mean, like, come on. It always kills me how you got the security guard or the regular person who's working for the establishment or whatever telling the police what to do. That kills me. All right, so
that's true.
I'm going to start with the third video, which is what we recorded on Friday, but it's going to be external affairs Porter footage. And at the same time, I'm going to start filling out the public records requests. Stand by 1 second. There we go.
The next thing I want to see if we could set up an interview with a state representative and a city councilor of that district and get their opinion off of that too, what they think about it. Do you think they'd be willing to sit down with us and talk about that?
Yes, yeah. Can you get in contact with one of them?
I got their phone up. I can always give them a call.
I mean, every time I call, I'm always talking to them. Every time I call and try to get in contact with one, I always get hooked up with an assistant. You know?
Yeah, that's what Tanya likes to do too. But when I catch her on the street, she tells me to call the office. One time she called me back and told me to talk to a representative. So they never want to talk to you directly.
Right. All right, so this is our recording from last Friday, and this is External Affairs Porter's footage of the whole situation. I encourage y'all to go over there and watch it because his is unedited, straight through. Okay, I'm the one that spices it up. I spice it up. And the crazy part about it is, if you compare both of our recordings, you can see even with mine's edited, because a lot of people don't like to see videos edited. But what I'm just doing is just cutting out the dead spots, because there was a lot of times where we was just standing around waiting on the police, leaning on the wall. And I know you guys don't want to see my feet or the sky. So what I do is I just edit those parts out. But External Affairs Porter, this is like the beauty of his style of recording. He doesn't edit. He doesn't edit anything. He don't take anything out. It's from beginning to end. And as you can see, his footage is over an hour long, where mine's was like 35 minutes because I just took out the dead parts. But here we go.
Here at the Roxbury Migrant Shelter, I'm here with External Affairs Porter.
You got it. How you doing, sir? How you doing? I'm just documenting what's going on in the city of Boston.
No, are you like a police or something?
Oh, you what?
You have the right to record over here?
You have right to record in the whole country, I believe, as long as it's on public property.
No, but you can't do it over here though.
What made it different over here?
No, because we have a lot of kids and they don't comfortable with it.
They don't. I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
They're not comfortable doing this, so they're not let you guys do that.
Who is that?
The manager. So, please.
The manager has no jurisdiction over the public.
Okay,
But could you tell the manager to come speak to him so we can get that directly from him?
And do you guys get proper training from recording in public? You guys get that training? I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. LA University, you guys get a bad track record.
I'm trying to find the people
So unfortunately, they don't want to talk to us. This is Massachusetts, as far as I know. DCR.
You all have to be on the sidewalk. This is the state property.
It's okay.
I am just letting you know.
And who are you?
That the state. Listen,
who are you though?
sir,
Before
I am letting you know that we have to let you know.
You gotta identify yourself.
We have to let you know.
No, I can't listen to anything you say if you're not going to let me see your ID.
Okay.
We did get her name, right?
I didn't get her name, but I know someone who knows her name. I can get it for you.
Well, somebody put in the comments on my video that her name is Angela.
You know what? I think that's on my comments too. I have to check it, but I think that is on my comments. She works for the city of Boston. I can go back and check real quick. But I think you're right.
You gotta probably identify yourself, man. It's the state. Okay, you just said the state property.
Funded by who?
The state process is that we have to let
Can't
them
pull
know.
that up.
Since you are the agent with security, you have to let them know that they are not welcome on this property, that they're welcome to stay
It's the state
over on
property,
the side.
man. The state property.
Okay.
No,
Otherwise, we have to call the state police.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
We don't want to
You might have to do that. You might have.
You should do that.
You might have to
because
do
we're
it.
not going to leave. No, we're not going to leave. No, we're not going to leave. No. Call the state police. No. Call the state police.
I don't need to do that.
Okay, well, we're not going to leave.
Why
We're
not?
just here recording.
You have the-
We're not causing
Do you have
any
any
trouble.
form for me?
Excuse me?
Do you have any form that says that you can record over here?
Any form?
The Constitution.
Where would I get that from?
No, I don't know that.
Exactly.
I'm
Well,
fine.
if you don't know,
I'm trying to do my work.
I have no
My friend.
dog in this fight with you. I have no dog in this fight with you. Call the state police. They're going to handle it.
That'd be the best thing to do. If you don't know what to do, yeah.
I'm working here. Yes.
I know. Yes, then you're working here.
They don't comfortable with it.
Right.
Doing this.
So that's not. Those are feelings. Those are feelings.
Let me tell you, I'm working for them. So you can't respect.
Right. You can't touch him. You can't touch him. That's assault and battery right there.
Don't touch me no more, okay?
You cannot touch him. Legally and lawfully, you cannot put your hands on him.
And I'm letting you know, if you touch
You know
me
this
again,
American, yes?
I'm going
Right.
to put myself.
If they say no, no means no. Yes.
Hey, you can't touch him.
I'm not touching him, but he can't do it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean he can't do it?
Come on, man.
Come on. Okay, what are you saying? Come on. I'm trying to reason with you on this one.
So I'm working for them.
Okay, you work for them. I understand that part.
Just like they don't want it. They don't want the record, yes?
So what if they don't want you? What if they don't want people of color inside there? Are you going to force that?
My friend, but that's like they don't want it.
So you're going to enforce what they say they don't want?
That's it. I'm working for them, my friend.
So if they say no niggas in here, you're not going to let no niggas in here?
My friend, I don't care.
That sounds like what he's saying.
Is that what you said?
He just said, I don't care what you say.
Enforce what they say they don't want.
That's it. I'm working for them, my friend.
So if they say no niggas in here, you're not going to let no niggas in here?
My friend, I don't care.
That sounds like what he's saying.
Is that what you said?
You have the right to reclaim me. You know that, yes?
Well, I'm documenting.
You have the right to reclaim me too.
I have the right.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yes, I
No, you
do.
don't.
You're in public,
No,
my man.
Yes, we
My
do.
friend.
You're in public. Hey, don't step no closer to me. I'm gonna hit you. You can't get close to me.
Yeah, stop putting your
I'm gonna
fingers
tell you right now.
in
You
there,
stepping in
man.
closer, I'm gonna hit you.
Stop putting your fingers. Yeah, you have to call him.
You have to call him. You have to call him, man, because we're gonna challenge you on that law.
I told you don't touch me,
I-
man.
You
I
touch him.
told you don't touch me
I
again.
don't reclaim me that.
I can do what I want.
No, you can't.
If you touch him, that's assault. Just so you know.
Okay, but do you ask me the right to reclaim me?
I do.
Yes,
I
I
don't
do.
I don't need permission in public. Just so you know.
You work for Ally Universal. That's all the permission I need.
I don't care.
We're documenting what goes on in the city of Boston. So
What you about, man? Putting your hands on people.
just so you know, you can't put your hands on people.
We're gonna let them know you put your hands on me too.
Yeah, that's criminal charges right there. I'm a witness. The camera's a witness. You can't be putting hands on people. And tell the truth. Tell them you hit somebody. He's not gonna say I hit. He's not gonna say I hit him. He should say I shoved this guy to the side too.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the resistance here at the Boston Migrant Structure. Boston, Massachusetts. Roxbury, be specific. Got my man
External Affairs Porter coming out the woodwork. You know, document what I see in public like I always do.
We got security calling police.
So with documentation, he's making a false police report over the phone right now, just so you guys know. He's making a false police report over the phone. He's calling him stuff. I wonder how he didn't tell Fox 25 and Fox News they couldn't be out here when they were out here.
Do not engage. Do not engage. I'm not touching you.
I will record this on public.
Tell Fox 25 and Fox News they couldn't be out here when they were out here.
Do not engage. Do not engage. I'm not touching you.
I will record this on public. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they get
Bro, make sure you keep it straight with the state police when they come up here too, man.
Yeah, tell them the truth. Tell them how that lady put her hand in his face.
What's your problem with me recording on state property?
So who's they? Who's they? Time, place, and manner. That's what the Supreme Court has ruled.
I wasn't here recording.
Yeah, but I came down to document what's going on, and they saying you. But there's no signs that said you can't record. This is, state property. These people are kind of aggressive, though. That's the problem. You can't be that aggressive, especially you don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it's inside these containers right here, but there have been people going in and out of these. These weren't here the other day, just so you guys know. These came here in the last couple of days. I think this might be for the overfill. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna document what I see anyway, because these weren't here the other day when I did my recording, and they are at 400 plus at capacity. They're at 400 plus capacity, so these might be additional overflow for the migrants or refugees, whatever you want to call them. They got the windows kind of like covered up a little.
There's no sign saying he actually walk up to the door.
There's no sign saying anything.
Public isn't allowed.
Interesting.
That party will be transferred to the PhD. Thanks to all these
What's inside there? Beds, cot? The office? There's the office inside there. We got blinds up on that one, so you really can't see inside. So this is but they thought you was anyway. They didn't know.
I needed that, though.
They didn't know you.
You got it, though.
I got it.
Boulevard, two homeless parties pushing up against the.
That's them talking about us, right?
Correct.
When I was just up at the at the trailers looking through the window.
I got it.
MLK Boulevard, two homeless parties pushing up against the.
Homeless parties. They call us homeless parties. You hear that? They said two homeless parties.
Pushing up against the.
Nobody's pushed up against no door. See how they changed the whole narrative of what took place?
I just went to go see if the
120 Migrant Boulevard pushing up against two homeless parties pushing up against the door. They said.
We can see what other lives they're gonna see on video.
They said two homeless parties pushing up against the door. I don't think I seen the resistance touch that door one time. And I know damn sure. You did touch it? Oh, okay. Right. But he said he pushing up against the door. So I had to check the footage, but I didn't see no one pushing up against the door that I can see anyway. Let's see what they say, because as you guys can see, there's no signs whatsoever that says no trespassing, because obviously you shouldn't be trespassing on state property if you belong on state property. Now after hours, say this operation was 9 to 5, they could say, well, after 5 o'clock we don't want you here because.
Once again, y'all could view this video at External Affairs Porter. This is the unedited version. This is his version, and you go to his channel and watch it. Still stay tuned. I'm filling out the public records request as you watch this video, and we'll go over them.
Occupied too? I don't know what they use. That's usually where they had meetings and stuff at. So. Yeah, there's blinds up there, but I don't see no people inside there. So we'll see what happens when the police show up and see what they have to say then. And you always got to document it because people do tend to lie. Yeah, he can't put he can't put his hands on it. I seen it. You can't put your hands on people. I mean, that's what happened with me when those two goons were pushing me around. I should have pushed one of them back. They got the windows covered up in there too. Oh, so they got people inside there too?
Real quick, y'all. I want to go over this first public records request that I just filled out. All right, here we go. Well, Public Records Center, and the type of records requested. I checked other because it doesn't have body cam footage on this in this first section. And it says describe type of records requested. Can y'all see this? Do I need to blow it up a little bit? All right. Describe type of records requested. Body cam footage. Address, where it happened at. 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard, City, Roxbury, Boston, Massachusetts. The date, February 9th, 2024. And the time, I know we got there about 10:30. I know I picked you up around like quarter after, 10 after, and you were only right down the street. So we got started around 10:30. And just to
That's
be
fair to
safe,
say.
I said from 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. I know we was done by 12 o'clock, but just to be safe, this is the window period that I'm requesting. 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Involved parties first name. We don't need to add all that. I'm not adding all that. Just to make sure they're not requesting my address in this section right here. No, because they're asking for the incident number, which we didn't get at the time because Boston PD didn't have jurisdiction. And they never ended up trespassing us, so I didn't see a need to get the incident number. But we did get everybody's name and name and badge number. So back down to here, this is what I'm requesting. I would like to request the body camera footage of officer number 5533, unknown name. Now they clearly said they name on video, but I can't make it out. And that's why it's important to ask them to spell it. So that was a mistake on my part, not asking them to spell their name. But they pronounce it correctly, but I don't want to I don't want them to spell any names and guess what they said or whatever. I don't want to do that. But we do have their badge number. So I just put unknown name in parentheses with his badge number 5533 and officer number 5667, unknown name, at 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Roxbury, Boston, Massachusetts, on February 9th, 2024, during the time of 10:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. You go to Google, whatever city you in, type in public records request for that city. It should pop up. Their website should pop up as one of the listings that Google offers. And just check that. You click on that, and it's pretty much the same format. What you're really going to have to do before you start filling this section out to request anything, you're going to have to create an account. Basically, give them your email address and everything, and they'll have you connected with them, and you'll be able to make requests as soon as possible. It only takes a minute. So I'm pretty much done with this. Now, there are going to be more requests that I'm going to be submitting. I wasn't going to take all that time to do that here on this live. But what I'll do is, one second, I will follow up with more public requests with the dispatcher's call, the audio call, the 911 call from 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard, incident report if there is one, and along with the state as well. I'll be requesting all body cam footage from the state. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to submit this request to the City of Boston Public Records Center, and then we're going to continue on with External Affairs Porter's video. So give me a second while I complete this. Anything you want to say, Porter, about the video or anything? I know you over there falling asleep, bro. I know you gotta get up.
No, I'm listening to you. But we do got to do a revisit. We got to schedule a time. The heck?
One second, ladies and gentlemen. External Affairs Porter is in the background, I think, talking to a family member. So I muted that conversation real quick. All right, so I just submitted the public records request for the Boston Police Department. The two officers that showed up Hey, Porter, you back?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I had muted you. I heard you was talking to somebody, but go ahead. What were you saying?
I said we do got to schedule a revisit down there and see if it's a different reaction or if they're still doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah. We got to do that. I wanted to do that this week. For real.
We
For
can.
real.
We'll see. We'll see how it works out.
Well, they got a lot of water in it, that's for sure. So this is like.
Oh, I didn't even see that when I was recording.
Yeah, it's off the left hand side.
It's the public. So they're taking away a lot of resources from people. They are using that. That's like a dining hall over there. So he went and got the supervisor, told her you knocked on the glass. He went and got the other lady to tell her you knocked on the glass. Here go this dude coming out.
Do you have any type of material for me to read? A law that says that, sir?
You gotta make stuff as they go along now.
Sir, would you be able to show me the law on that?
There's no law. They're gonna make up their own law. So, see, that guy came out, get a can back. Nobody wants to show any identification.
Mr. Resistance, on your audience, what state are they primarily from? Are they saying?
Say how they go.
On your viewers, are they saying which state they're from? Are they having a similar situation in their states?
Excuse me. I haven't heard of, and within my comments, I haven't heard of any subscribers speaking about specifically any migrant shelters. They did mention Border Patrol. A couple guys said I need to come to the area to record the Border Patrol, but they haven't mentioned anything about. I haven't seen anybody mention anything about migrant shelters in the area within my comments. But I don't know. How about your comments? Have they said anything?
I know this. I heard it's big in New York and Texas and Nevada, but I just don't know like how big it is compared to what we're dealing with over here.
I think it's in New York where they approved prepaid cards for the migrants, and I think it was like 52 million or maybe 56.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's wild right there. That's wild.
And I hear they're giving them like credit cards, and they're able to order Lyfts and Ubers and stuff like that too.
Yeah, that's the law. If you touch his camera, that's him.
You don't have to talk to him. You can read about it. You can read about it because you didn't assault me. You didn't assault me.
Hello? Doing it. Yeah, I'll be up there later on to take a look at that. No, I'll be a little bit later. Say 12.
We made contact with that party. She seems at location. Her husband's with her. We advised her.
So it's amazing how these people work for the. They don't even work for the state, but they don't want to identify themselves, which is very. Boston police just arrived on site up there. As you can see, and they're Adam Robert. They're coming up here now.
Good morning, sir. You take me off on a code 19 Django, Mission Hill.
So let's see the narrative they tell the Boston police, even though it's the state property. And she's making a public record. If she works for the city or state, see what they got to say.
make sure that you don't tell any lies, and make sure you let them know that you assaulted me and the security guard as well. So you guys can come up and finish hearing what we have to say after they lied to you. Okay.
Make sure they tell the truth, because I'll be on camera. What's up, man? So they suck. So they go. That's why they want to go in private, because they want to tell a false narrative.
Say that one more time.
They want to go in They want to go in private. They can tell a false narrative.
Exactly.
They do it all the time.
Exactly.
It's the trick they do. They try to sway things to make it look like we were the aggressors and we weren't. But on my YouTube channel, you're gonna see the beginning to the end. No cutting, no editing. It's all straight through. So you see the whole entire thing on External Affairs Porter on YouTube. So we'll see what and that's just cones up there. That's not even a lawful. What is that? I mean, you put cones on public property. It got to be a law that you got to have a law that you're enforcing. They said they described that 2 homeless people. So I got that when he touched. Yeah, it ought to be up there. It's all gonna be up there. They're talking an awful lot, so let's see what they're gonna say. I find it mighty strange. News was standing right there.
Let's see this video that passed.
We had something recording. You got it?
LB at 5468. 5468.
Is that where he pushed you?
You cannot. And I'm letting you know, if you touch me again, I'm going to defend myself.
Yeah, he's awfully close. That's a touch right there. Oh my God! And no, I don't think they understand that they can't put their hands on people. Now, if you was in the course of committing a felony, it's maybe justifiable under the citizen's arrest. No niggas in there. I heard it. Hey, if that's what they say. She said the same thing. Somebody signed it for some. We're in public. We're talking about, I don't want to call it recording. I want to call it documenting what I see in the city. You can call whoever you want.
All right, y'all, real quick. This is for the state police. Same process as with the city's public requests. It's the same process as the state. They give you a section of what you're requesting. Of course, they don't have body cam footage in this section, so I checked other, and then body worn or cruiser mounted camera video that popped up, so I checked that. I am the subject of the video for most of it. Of course, the same date, February 9th, 2024, between the hours of 10:30 a.m. 12:30 p.m. And you want to be as specific as possible when you're doing these public records requests. That's the reason why I'm doing follow-up public records requests, such as the dispatcher's call and the P number and the audio call, the 911 audio call. I'm doing all those separate because you go pile those in within one public records request, they'll get real tricky with you, and you'll end up not getting what you asked for. So when you fill out public records requests, just be specific with one thing. If you want something else, just start a whole new public records request. At least that's how I do it. So the address 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard. That's the migrant shelter. That's the location of the migrant shelter. And I'm requesting the body cam footage of the following troopers: Trooper Kylie, 4157, Trooper Stanley, 2462, and Trooper Ackerley, 2143, at the location of 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Roxbury, Boston, Massachusetts, on February 9th, 2024, during the time of 10:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Let me just do something real quick. Okay. That's it right there. So I want to submit this. Officers' names and ID numbers. Okay, here you go. I want it twice. I'll give it to y'all twice. Here you go right there. Cruiser numbers. I don't have that. Preferred method, electronic via record center. Type of requester. Individual. I want to give them less information as possible about you. You know, you can file a public records request with just the email address. So I'm going to enter the code and then I'm going to submit it.
About how many times did that security guy put his hands on you?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah. All right, so that's submitted right there, y'all. So, you know, that was just a little Eyes on Blue Bloods education for those who don't know how to submit a public records request. I did it for the city and the state body cam footage. I just wanted to show y'all something real quick. My record center. 1 second. My request. So this is the records request that I just put in. I want to show y'all something. There's a trooper on here that I'm familiar with, Trooper Kylie, 4157. So I didn't recognize him Friday at the migrant shelter. I did not recognize dude. So I want to show y'all something real quick. Give me 1 second. I want to show y'all Trooper Kylie in another video. Actually, I have Trooper Kylie's body cam video from a prior. Sorry about that. I have Trooper Kylie's body cam video from a prior incident. I want y'all to check this out real quick. So for those who are not familiar with this body cam video, or and for those who forgot about it, this is from last year when I was trespassing. It was an ongoing trespass at the DTA building. It was an ongoing trespass, and the case had been adjudicated and everything. And this was like over a year later, where I had to make a visit at the DTA building. That's Department of Transitional Assistance. I had to make a visit there. And upon my visit, I was told that I was trespassed after the prior incident was adjudicated in court. Okay. And not to mention, I'm also a recipient. So anyway, I go in here and I'm told that I'm trespassed, and I call the state police. And the state police basically, they assisted with me being trespassed. And one of the troopers that came to the scene. It's Trooper Kylie.
But you haven't been trespassing on this property, okay?
So then I'm gonna have to take him to court.
So what I'll do is I'll do you a solid. So if I can grab one of the workers out here, you can talk to her and
you don't mind being a witness in civil litigation, do you? Because you were here. I guess
you can summon. You can do Sean Kiley, Kiley, ID number 4157. You can go.
There we go. There we go.
I'll go to court anytime. As far as the trespass order goes, it's a civil matter until it's violated and it's criminal. Okay, we don't serve a civil orders.
So how are they serving me a trespass? And let me see if I can find Kylie on screen. I'm pretty sure. I know I have that as well. Here we go.
$15.35 is gonna be a form one. Trespass from the other location, correct? Mm-hmm. There's no order that says that you're trespassing this place. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So they would have to, in order for them to trespass, they have to file with you.
They don't have to file with me. They just have to serve you. That's the only.
No so then I gotta.
So if you get served a no trespass order, you can't come on the property. But you haven't been trespassing this property. Okay.
So then I'm gonna have to take them to court.
So what I'll do is I'll do you a solid. So if I can grab one of the workers out here, you can talk to her and.
You don't mind being a witness in civil litigation, do you? So that's Kylie right there. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He gained a whole lot of weight. Look how thin he is right here in this video. The one from last Friday, he kind of, blew up a little bit. Maybe, that comes with rising in the ranks. I don't know. But, yeah, I got him in a video from last year where I was trespassed. And just to give y'all an update on that, I drew up the lawsuit. It's completed. Actually, it's not complete. I just have to add the cause of actions. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I already have 2 lawsuits in, so I'm going to have to get at least one of those cleared out before I add another one, because you just don't want to be filing lawsuit after lawsuit. You get jammed in the courts and, they start being slick and tricky and start, scheduling your cases 2 and 3 days apart. I mean, I can't say that for sure, but I would imagine that, some people will want to do that to, keep me back. But here goes Kyle, Trooper Kyle. We're here. 4157 is his bad number.
You can do whatever you want. Kiley, ID number 4157. You can go. I'll go to court anytime. As far as the trespass order goes, it's a civil matter until it's violated and it's criminal. Okay? We don't serve a civil orders.
So how are they serving me a trespass?
And they've already served you a trespass.
How can they serve me a trespass with no crime? And then when I come back here, you got. And one more thing. Shout out to Jonathan Nicola. He said, "Good luck with them. I'm still waiting for a 3-year-old request, and my daughter is waiting for her accident report from 2 years ago. State police are the worst out here." Correct. The longest I ever waited is about 2 months. And I thought that was entirely too long. I didn't even think I was going to get it back, but I'm very surprised to hear that you had to wait so long for your information. But and thanks for reminding me by leaving that comment, because I was going to mention that state police do take entirely too long to get your request back. But since I've been doing it, I have gotten my request back. I have to arrest me when there's no crime.
I'm not arresting you, dude.
No, when I come back, you said they make.
So if they serve you, no trespass order here, and you come back, that's criminal. You're trespassing.
That becomes crime.
Because you're violating an order.
This is public. You can't. If I haven't come to the service, listen to me 1 second. I'm parched a little bit, but if I haven't came, I'm allowed. So that's Trooper Kylie right there. Just wanted to show y'all that I didn't even. I was looking at him tonight in the video that I just did Friday, and I'm like, wait a minute. This dude looks familiar. And we lost. Hold on. I'm sorry. I thought we lost Porter. Are you there, Porter? I got to add him to the stage. We did lose him. I brought him back in. Porter, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I thought about that. Yeah, I seen you drop back in, but your camera was on, so I didn't bring you on. And
No,
I
I
got caught
think
up.
it's off.
Yeah, so I got caught up with
It should be
explaining to
off.
them about Trooper Kylie at the DTA building last year. Did you see that?
I did see that video. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
think he did recognize you, to be honest.
Really? I didn't
I think he
recognize him.
recognized. That's why he gave you. If you notice, that's why he gave you a hard time.
Well, he shouldn't have, because he should have known that I was going to request his body cam footage like I did before. And I'm very interested to see what the conversation was behind those closed doors.
It'd be yeah, we could share with the rest of the people out there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna close this soon. I want to give a shout out to External Affairs Porter for coming on the show tonight and keeping this video relevant, because this is important news for the people in the community of Boston, Massachusetts, and anywhere else where they're having these migrant shelters at. Like why wouldn't we want to know what's going on when you put all these people smack dab in the hood in one of our buildings? Okay, so we're paying for
question.
We're paying for the electric, paying for the water, we're paying for all that's going in that building, and they don't even want us to approach the door to just record peacefully, not ask any questions, but to record.
Hey, John, have you heard that they're gonna move some of the people down to the seaport area?
I heard that's supposed to be the plan, but I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to do that.
Let's see what happens.
All right, y'all. So once again, this is External Affairs Porter's footage. You can go to his channel and watch it. The title of it is Boston State Police Call for Unlawful Activity at the Melnia Care Center. And here's why I didn't put their names down. They clearly said their names, but I'm not a good speller, so I didn't want to add any confusion to that public request. So we got two more coming.
With the people, though, is that true? I heard it's over 400.
How you doing, gentlemen? Officer Ross Patton, badge number 553.
So his name is Officer Ross Patton. Okay, I'm not even going. I'm pretty sure that sounds like ROSSPATTON, but I didn't want to take the chance and add confusion to the public request. And then this guy, he says his name clearly as well, but
and mine is also Hussey, badge number 5667.
Officer Hussey. Yeah, I can't spell that.
I couldn't either.
And you know what? I gotta give a shout out to them. They acted accordingly. Okay, they acted how they were supposed to act.
They operated within the scope of the law.
Right, and I mean, this is how it should be. All the years that I've been out here recording these police officers, it's a shame that it took this long, but this is exactly how it should be. I'm gonna give a shout out to these two officers. They were very professional. They didn't try to. The only thing I got a problem with is that I told them to mention to them they need to reconsider that statement that they were making about us blocking families from getting in. And he told me that they didn't say anything to them about that. But that was the whole purpose of them going back to talk to those people in there. Is, hey, you can't be making a false report to the police because it could get serious. It could get serious. So, hey,
that body cam footage would tell the truth.
Right. And that's what we waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all seen earlier. I was filling out the public records request as we was watching the video, and I'm just waiting on that. So shout outs to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout outs to J Mass Transparency. He says the plans
Jay
are in
Masters
the
out there. Tell him I said what's up.
Yeah, J Mass Transparency. He says
Hey,
the
J
plans
Mass, I'm a subscriber on your channel.
He says the plans are in the works for them to go to Seaport. So
okay.
He says it's in the works. Jonathan Nicola said his name was Hussey, Hussey. It used to be a bar of soap called Tussy. You remember that? Tussy. Anybody remember that? It used to be a bar of soap back in the day called Tussy. All right, well, shout outs to Mark Wunderlich, ex-bootlicker, Jonathan Nicola, Mike Taylor News, J-Mass Transparency. Appreciate y'all. Celtic 34, Jack Off Jack, Jonathan Burks, Renetta Williams, the Queen, Blue Sapphire. Appreciate you. RN R9 11 News. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Hopefully, I can get y'all something soon before these body cam videos run. Me and External Affairs Porter, we have something planned. We just gotta make sure we have enough time to do it. Should be good. So stay tuned. If I see anything on the street, I'll bring it to y'all. Shout outs External Affairs Porter, man. You have a good night, bro. Thanks for coming through.
Y'all have a good night. Peace and love.
All right, peace.
All right.
The security guy actually shoved him off the way. So you see it.
I didn't even complain to you guys about it, but I got it on camera.
You see it.
Maybe you guys going to talk to them again and have them reconsider. If you go talk to them again and tell them to reconsider taking that statement back, I won't file a complaint.
Federal lawsuit too. It could be a federal lawsuit.
You need to let them guys know. You need to educate them because now it's getting serious. It started with the false statement.
The false statement, the false 911 call as well.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, you talk to them again. No, again. If they reconsider taking back that statement and saying that wasn't true, we could go on with our deck.
Let me head back in there. I'll give them a chat.
And let them know.
Let them know.
The complaint in the federal lawsuit as well.
That's a blatant lie right there.
And we're going to get their camera footage as well.
See, that guy, he still hasn't. He has to calm down yet. He getting aggressive.
You see what we got going on?
See, they're gonna see. That's why they didn't want you to record what they were saying, so they could change. They could kind of like butter them up and say what they want to say. Or these guys are harassing. They're blocking the doorway. I don't think we blocked anyone from coming inside. We didn't prevent no one from going inside there. That's for sure. I know I definitely didn't do it. I know I didn't see him.